Hi you guys, so I just wanted to come back here and just give you a little report on how things are going. I'm not feeling as well as I was yesterday or even this morning. I don't have really, I have to be totally honest, I have zero pain. Zero pain from the retrieval, none whatsoever. I, out of just pure precaution, took a painkiller last night at about 9 at night. And I haven't had one since, and I have no pain. Bleeding is pretty much stopped, so that's good. Then, on less good news, I am starting to swell up in my tummy. I am drinking a heck of a lot of water, and my input and output, TMI, is still good. I can't complain about that. So maybe I'm just feeling really full, like up here, because I've been drinking so much water, but I guess I'll show you compared to yesterday. I mean, and it's not flabby, like it's hard. It's rock hard. So I'm feeling like pressured down there a bit, but okay, it's nothing too horrible. There's nothing I can do regardless, except that I have to keep myself really well hydrated, and I said yesterday that I am taking this experimental drug. That's not it. I am taking an approved drug, but it's not been completely proven that by taking this drug that you reduce OHSS. I mean, some studies point that way, but it's not. If you look at the notice that comes with the drug, that will not say use it for treating OHSS. So that's what I mean. It's been proven in several studies, and my doctors just want to try it. I am feeling a bit of pressure. I am not feeling super. Also, we have taken my blood pressure, and it's on the low side. But I have never had very high blood pressure. I mean, I'm on the low side. But you do have to keep an eye on that for OHSS, because your blood volume decreases, and therefore your blood pressure as well. So that's why we are keeping an eye on it. Just keeping me really well hydrated, and that's all we can do. I have been eating well, and like I did get up to go to the bathroom like 4 times last night, so I was not impressed with that because I didn't get a very good night's sleep, but I was happy that that's working. And so far today that's going all right, but I do feel like swollen and bloated, and so yeah. What else? Oh, I'm supposed to start my progesterone suppositories today. I have to do 1 in the morning and 2 at night, and the pharmacist said you have to do 2 in the evening, like at night. She said it's difficult to get 2 in there at the same time, so maybe it's better to just do 1 at like 8:30 at night, and then 1 right before you go to sleep, and then in the morning just the 1. I know that this is not exactly the most comfortable thing, but you know what you're gonna do. And on to the exciting news. So, I told you yesterday we retrieved 35 eggs. Out of the 35, 34 were mature. And out of those 34, 28 fertilized. So that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm very grateful that we have this much choice, but at the same time, I do believe that all those little embryos have potential for life and for greatness, and there's just no way that we could ever bring all of those home. So, as happy as I am to have all these choices, and don't get me wrong, we've been trying for such a long time, I'm so excited, but there's a little part of me that just feels sad for all the potential that just won't be able to develop. But anyhow, so we got the call this morning, around, well, this afternoon at 12:30, that with the fertilization report. Now, the hospital where they do the ICSI procedure, where the embryos are being kept, their policy is do not disturb, so they will not be checking up on the embryos the next few days. I wish they did. They don't. There's nothing I can do about it. But we're definitely going for a 5-day transfer, because there is good reason to believe that we will have enough choice come Monday. If I do develop severe OHSS, which we're all hoping, please, 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 if you're crossing your fingers for anything right now, that's what we want. If I do develop OHSS, we will abort the transfer, and it will have to be an FET, sorry, a frozen embryo transfer later down the line, because if you do become pregnant, OHSS only gets worse. So, but like I said, I'm not borrowing problems from the future. This is something we'll deal with when we get there, and yeah. So, I'm not feeling as well as I was, but by no means horrible. If any of you are going to have a retrieval done, I know that some women experience some pain. In my experience, I haven't had any discomfort whatsoever from the actual procedure. If I weren't bleeding a little bit, I would almost... I felt better leaving the hospital than I did when I got there in the morning, because they had emptied all those follicles, and I mean, if you have to think that at least they emptied 35 mature follicles, they were all about this big. So all that pressure had been relieved. So I felt pretty okay. Today I had a nap this afternoon. I'm feeling kind of weak. My husband says I look pale. Could also be because I'm not wearing any makeup. He's not used to that. I don't know. So we're keeping an eye on it and just hoping for the best. And there's nothing else we can do right now. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching, for your lovely comments, and for hoping for us and praying for us. And we really appreciate the support. So come Monday, I have to go in there with a full bladder at 11:30 in the morning, and then we will know how many needed to blast, how many we've got, what the grading is, what's going to be frozen, all that. So I won't have very many things to tell you in the coming days. I will, however, try to make a play-by-play of how the retrieval went, because I know when the night before mine, that's when I was watching. So just so we all have an idea of how things get done differently in different places, and just what goes through your mind, because it's been a lot better than I had anticipated. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.